Happy top of the week. Happy Motivational Monday. We back at it again. Sending great vibes to everybody on their work day, business day, whatever you got going on. Sending great positive vibes. If you traveling, if you stay home on whatever occupation you have, or you in transition, maybe you're in the job market, maybe you're deciding what your next move should be. You're, just right now, whatever lane you in or whatever. Happy Motivational Monday. You know what I'm saying? Just get motivated. Just get motivated for the fact that, you know what I'm saying, you alive. Or that, you get to push and move towards your goals. So be motivated for that. Guys, I did a blog. If you haven't checked out my blog story at aprilblog.online, of a new blog post I did this past weekend. Hey bro, thanks for watching, on self-care hacks. That's we got to take care of ourselves. We all know that. Can't push that message enough. So y'all go check out that blog post on that, okay? Self-care hacks. So I'm gonna get into it, guys. Okay, so first of all, this is an old movie. This is one of my favorite movies of all times. This movie dated back to 1939. It was like, it started off in black and white film. The Wizard of Oz. You know what I'm saying? Who all watched that? You know what I'm saying? Who watched that? I know if you a millennial or Gen Z kid, Wizard of Oz, it has a good message. To me, it has meaning and purpose behind that movie. That is one, like I said again, that's one of my favorite movies, and I always love watching it. I love the characters, I love the setting, I love everything about that movie. Okay, so you had the characters was Toto, Dorothy, Glinda the Good Witch, Tin Man, you got the Wizard, you had Uncle Henry, Aunt Em, and the Munchkins. Those were like your main characters in that movie. And every character I named served purpose in that movie. So keep that in mind. The movie setting, it take place like in a forest. Now, at the beginning of the movie, it showed where they were like, Dorothy and her family was on the farm. It was like a blizzard or tornado, something like that. A tornado came into town. They was like warning everybody to get into the house. Dorothy was somewhere, and then she had to run back home or whatever, and then the family was looking for her or whatever. So it showed that the family, they kind of like hidden, like something they had like in their yard, to where everybody could have go in there for safety. So Dorothy was kind of looking when she came back from walking, her and her dog or whatever, and she was looking for her family. They were like in a secret hidden location, So she was like, she went in the house running, looking for them, and they didn't know where she was, and she didn't know where her family was. So it proceeds on to I think she got hit. If I can something hit her, and then she kind of fell on the bed and kind of went to like a daze, and then she went into a dream, and that's when the movie took place. Okay, so after that, she's dreaming or whatever, and she don't know where she is. She wind up somewhere, you know what I'm saying? And then the house whatever fell on this, I think it's the Wicked Witch of the East, something like that, or whatever. So she found some ruby slippers, and the slippers, just jump on her feet. It's a good movie. So throughout the whole movie, the rest of the movie took place like in the forest. She was trying to find her way back home because she was lost. She wanted to find her way back home. So all the characters I named, they took place in helping her with that. So the agenda and her whole goal was finding her way back home, finding her way back to a familiar place, finding her way back to safety. Okay, so movie setting took place in the forest on the journey of Dorothy wanting to find the wizard so she can go home, because they talked about this wizard and all this and the third. So throughout her journey, she came across like the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, the Lion. All of them wanted or needed something, So all of them was like, I guess they formed an alliance to go find a wizard to get the things that they needed. So all of them had their needs. So all of them like was together trying to get to where they wanted to go. So along their journey, there was this witch, the wicked witch of the I want to say the West. She was tracking Dorothy. She wanted them slippers. So it's like she was following Dorothy. She had these different things to come out to try to hinder Dorothy on her path. So okay, let me back it up. So before prior to her journey, you had Glinda the Good Witch. You had the Munchkins. All of them was like in Munchkin Land and things like that. And singing and Glinda, was saying that Dorothy needs to be careful, whatever, and she has what it takes for her to get home. And Dorothy didn't understand what Glinda meant at the time. So prior to her coming across I think it was the Scarecrow she came across first. She had to follow the yellow brick road. That was her instruction. Follow the yellow brick road. She had to stay on that road to get to where she wanted to get to. She could not veer off. If she went off in the wilderness or anything like that, that could have distracted her from reaching the wizard. So she was on her and Toto. They skipping, follow the yellow brick road. Like the Munchkins was saying that she was off. So that was her thing, staying on the yellow brick road, right? So along the way, she had some obstacles, and the obstacles came from that witch. The witch wanted to take revenge on her. The witch wanted Dorothy unalive. The witch wanted them slippers. So she already had this secret challenge. You know what I'm saying? That it was invisible. She couldn't see the witch. The witch was watching her, right? So so basically, like I said, the witch wanted revenge. So think about, follow along is what I'm saying. We on the yellow brick road of life, right? We're trying to get to our destination, to our goals, but you got that roaring lion, the enemy, trying to keep us from reaching our goals. So that's how I compare my life with the Wizard of Oz. Okay? I see myself as Dorothy. I'm not in Kansas, all right? She's not in Kansas anymore. She's trying to get back to Kansas. I see myself as Dorothy in this world, this mean, cruel world. I'm trying to get to my goal. I'm trying to get to where I need to get to in life, but I got this opposition I'm facing. I got the enemy. I got the witch. She had her little imps and her little people trying to hinder the flying monkeys and all that stuff. She had her people that was trying to distract Dorothy as well, trying to get Dorothy. That's the same thing like with us. The enemy, the devil, have his little people trying to distract us. Okay, so we got to think about in terms of Dorothy, we have a journey to go on. We have a journey, we have a mission, we have a purpose. So that's how we got to see it, right? We have to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like our witch, her witch was the wicked witch of the East. Ours is the enemy. So we got to keep going. We got to know that that enemy's around. So we got to stay focused. We got to stay on our path. Okay. So just like how in the movie Dorothy had the Scarecrow, the Wizard, good Glinda, the Good Witch. She had the Tin Man and the different people to help her along her way. She was not alone in trying to reach her goal and trying to, like, with her journey. She wasn't alone. And it's the same thing with us. In present day, we have God. God gave us the tools that we need. He gave us strategy on how to navigate life and things like that. And then he sent people along the way to help us, whether it's temporary or long term. You know what I'm saying? If it's temporary, it might be somebody that might help you with your goal, or somebody that might help you to, reach that thing, whatever it is that you're trying to reach, whether it's temporary, whether it's, or it could be long term. So that's how we got to see that. God sent people to help us. What, you know what I'm saying? And we got to take that. We can't, whenever, people, like God sent people to help us. That's God's showing of improvement of what we got going on. So we got to know that. We got to see that. Okay. So in every path we go on, if it's for the common good, if it's for the betterment, God is going to help us. It's like how in the Wizard of Oz, she got help. She received help. So it's the same thing for us. So I just want to encourage people to stay the course. Stay on the yellow brick road. Stay the course. You see different distractions and things like that there. God sees it too. Like, he's not going to allow those distractions to keep you asunder or to keep you down. So you got to push past it. Whatever it is, you got to know this is a distraction. So I got to keep going. I got to ante up, pray, whatever I need to do, remind myself of my why so I can stay on course. Okay? You have to expect the enemy. Expect when you try and do something good, a red carpet is not going to be rolled out for you. You're not going to always receive good feedback, positive feedback. You have to surround yourself around the stuff that you want to see. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep going. You got to be like Dorothy. You got to keep going. You have to know you have the victory. You have to know that. So the message is keep going to reach your destination. Dorothy didn't give up on that movie. She almost thought. Now, if you watch the ending of it, whenever they made it, they defeat the witch and all that. They made it back to, like, I guess they made it back to the wizard or whatever. And at the time, everybody got what they wanted. The lion got his courage. The scarecrow got his brain. The Tin Man got a new suit. He got whatever he need. So everything, so everybody got everything. And Dorothy, she was supposed to get on that hot air balloon, right? So she messed around. I think Total jumped out. It was supposed to be her and Total. Total jumped out the thing. Total got distracted. He jumped out the hot air balloon, and then that's what made her try to go chase him. And then the thing took off. The man said, "I can't stop it. It's up." So then she felt defeated again. She said, "Dang, everybody got what they want, and I still didn't get a chance to get what I still can't go home." So at that moment, she almost gave up. She felt bad. So at that moment, Glinda the Good Witch came and reminded her it's the power is within you. So the only thing she had to do was, click her slippers and then wish that there's no place like home, something like that. Y'all gotta watch the ending of it. You haven't. So when she said that, believe that, and then when she woke up back home. So with that, when it get tough, when it get rough, when it feels like we on all four flats, we're down, that's when God reminds us the power is within us. We got to keep pushing. That movie gives great resemblance of perseverance, guys. I don't care what nobody says. I say Wizard of Oz is the best, hands down. No Kaepernick, no Diddy, whatever y'all want to say. Wizards of Oz, whenever, y'all need to watch that whenever. And other movies out there too that talks about great determination, like Creed. Y'all need to watch movies that people had rough beginnings and they came out winning. Those type of movies I like watching because I'm checking my time, y'all. Those are the type of movies I like watching because it lets me know there's victory, there's light at the end of the tunnel. You just got to keep going. And maybe if people watch and listen to things that's more inspiring, that would give them the motivation and push if you want it. If you really want to win, there's things and tools out here that going to help you to win. You don't have to be defeated in that. You know what I'm saying? Why people are not reaching their full potential, things like that, because they don't know their inner power and they don't believe in themselves. They're not attacking the things that they should attack. They're attacking the wrong things. The things you should be attacking, you're not attacking. And I feel like that's why people are not having a victory like they should. You got to want it for yourself. I can want it for people, but people got to want it for themselves. People got to see it. If Dorothy didn't believe in herself, Glinda the Good Witch could tell her all day long, but she had to remind Dorothy the power is within you. You got them slippers on, you better take advantage of it. So that's the same thing. We got the power of God. We need to take advantage of it. And that's what I got for my Motivational Monday, y'all. So y'all keep going in this thing called life. Think about them people in the movie, The Wizard of Oz, and whatever your favorite heroic movie is, or whatever thing it is that you use for perseverance and push. That's what we need to be doing, guys. Stay motivated, stay encouraged. Keep your eyes on the prize. Don't get distracted. The enemy's gonna come to bring distraction. sometimes the people close to you gonna be a distraction. So you gotta stay the course, guys. So y'all check out my lifestyle tips on aprilblog.online. Also, my other links and stuff I have on my in my bio, which I'll be posting in my comment section. Guys, I'm a big promoter on self-care, self-love, Jesus, health and wellness, things that's gonna help you out overall. That's why I'm a lifestyle blogger. I do this. So y'all check out my stuff. Guys, be motivated. You know what I'm saying? Keep in mind we got this, and you're not defeated. If you don't want to be defeated, you got to not want to be defeated, and you got to say to yourself, I'm not defeated, so you won't be defeated. So guys, we got this. We fearfully wonderfully made. Happy Motivational Monday. Thanks, bro, for watching. Whoever's going to watch the replay, y'all, see y'all in the next video. Be blessed.